don't think I've ever seen this before. Will, have I seen this before? Will's shaking his head no. That is a display where you would normally have a trackpad on a laptop. This is the new Zenbook Pro. I mean, it's worth taking a look at. Let's look at a couple of quick specs over here. The UX580 Zenbook Pro 15. That thing's configurable. You can put different stuff on that screen. Video, calculator, player, controls. It's also packing a GTX 1050. Some Thunderbolt 3 to dual 4K video output. That is good. 4.1 pounds. And it's a 15-inch display. Also going to feature Intel Core i9 processors. Why don't we check it out ourselves? Zenbook Pro. Ooh, spiral metallic look to it. Here is the laptop itself. Some power for it. Cable tie. Nice touch. DC in, HDMI, Thunderbolt 3, Thunderbolt 3. Gotta like Thunderbolt 3. Couple of standard USBs, micro SD, microphone, jack. So no shortage of ports here. They know you guys want ports. Fairly slender. Ooh, interesting. When it's powered off, this trackpad, it just looks like any other trackpad. It clicks like any other trackpad. Chiclet style. This looks like a fingerprint scanner over here. Okay, Jack, what do you say now, brother? That's a multi-touch display, by the way, so you could actually reach up and touch this thing. Will, what is the resolution of this display, sir? I rely on Will for the feeds and speeds. I think it's 4K. It's a 4K display! I may have even read that earlier. Very pretty. We can go from ScreenPad mode to extension display, traditional touchpad, or disabled. So let's try ScreenPad mode. Whoa! Holy, and then all of a sudden, I can interact with this via touch. Look at that. Whoa. Okay, bring up your calendar. Jack's a big calendar guy. You got stuff mapped out in the calendar. How far in advance? Years. In the future, Jack is mapping years. Little multimedia for you? That's kind of useful. Yes, of course. The savvy students. Were you a savvy student? Willie do? Definitely not a savvy student. 2 + 2? 4. Do you want to see that again, Jack? You look futuristic with this. Someone walks by, that guy's got it together. Man, I wish I could be friends with that guy, right? It's a launcher for various apps. Some quick toggles. Ooh, I like this. If I go to settings here, I can quickly toggle brightness. I can set the wallpaper for it. Now, if I go back to my hotkey here and switch over to extension display, that is crazy. That's an actual secondary display for whatever I want, touch capable from the computer monitor. Whoa, that is weird. It still works as a trackpad, which is so bizarre. Browser over here, I could be looking at whatever I want, and then down below, I got a video playing. That's a screen and a trackpad. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at this setup. I'm gonna switch back to the ScreenPad mode. This mode, I think, is where it's in the wheelhouse. Now, there's another thing you can do as well. You could sync up your smartphone to have it represented in this location, so you could quickly toggle things that are happening on your smartphone in this spot. It's a wireless type of sync. Am I right, Will? That's a thumbs up from Will. It can wireless sync to a smartphone, so that's another option. They say that the speakers, they say they're amazing. You are mine, brother. I will come for you. The screen looks really nice. Speakers, they're leaving a little to be desired. It could be a little bit louder. I don't know. Let me try a couple different sources. There's a thump to it because of the way the speakers are firing. They're hitting the table. Apparently, there's also going to be an SDK released so that app developers can develop specifically for this touchpad. I know there's gonna be those of you out there in the crowd. I know you're out there. You're always out there. You're skeptical. And you know what? Good for you. Because you should be. Is this a gimmick, Lou? For the record, that's kind of what I thought going into it. But with this particular development, you don't necessarily need to use it as a screen. Like, you don't need to use it to display video. You can use it as a regular trackpad. But some of these little implementations, particularly the multimedia one, I can see using that on a fairly frequent basis. Take full advantage of them, you probably want to have a mouse on the side. I'm interested to see how other developers attack this real estate, different tools down there for various editing software. Could you put Photoshop down there? I don't really know. As of right now, it's a cool thing to look at. And I do like to reward ambitious decisions here on the show. It might not be fully fleshed out at the moment, but why not? You know, go after it. Do something unique. There's so many laptops to choose from. This one has a screen where the trackpad is. There it is, the new Zenbook Pro. The first laptop I've ever looked at with a screen where the trackpad is that still works and functions as a pretty little trackpad. Very cool and ambitious, and I like that.